Cookinwitkya is getting cooked again. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. We are reacting to Cookinwitkya. Now, we reacted to her before, but see, she's getting refried again like some baked beans. I'm not talking bushes. You don't hate me. I'm just hooked. Nah, but appreciate you guys for tuning in, supporting. You know, this is Omiji channel. If y'all like the video, go tap in and react to the same people in the universe. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
She been comment me.
I was in her prime. If there would have been no haters, that meant I would have been dead. Because honestly, there's nothing y'all could tell me that would have convinced me that what she was doing was okay. I don't find it funny to prey on women's insecurities, and I damn sure don't find it funny to prey on men's instabilities, not insecurities. Okay, a man's instability, the way that women were getting bullied in their own home, in their own bed, in their own kitchens, and Kaya was sitting there every single day watching this happen, watching men disrespect their girlfriends, post that on TikTok, and she proceeds to get up every morning, make that food, and shake her ass in front.
These are the type of people I'm like, genuinely get off the internet, go back to school, and understand perception. Understand, who is this? Because I see this pic a lot. Who is this? Is this 42 Doug? But 42 Doug don't hold a camera, and he's tinier than this. Who is this? But people like her, I'm like, you're real? Like, there's really people out here that think like you. Just twist it. Get me twisted every time.
That camera talking about hee hee ha ha, I'm making money. You are miserable, and I'm making money, and that's exactly why she's in the state that she is in right now.
Jeesh, that is jealousy in a stretch if I ever seen one. I'm
gonna
double down on a sentiment that I've shared on this channel for a very long time. Cookinwitkya is the Kevin Samuels of this modern generation. The way that she has divided households by doing a silly, funny, dancing, joking thing has been the most insane thing to watch in real time.
Meanwhile, y'all can listen to Lotto, y'all can listen to Cardi B, y'all can listen to the number one Nicki Minaj about doing this here, man. Y'all hoes don't do this. Y'all man want this and y'all don't do it. Meg Thee Stallion, but really Nicki Minaj and Lotto. And then y'all don't, you know what I mean? And it's fine. The music y'all play. But God forbid a girl cooking and twerk a little bit and say, oh, just turn it off. I don't think anybody's ever argued over Kaya.
And now in late 2025, we are seeing people put out think pieces after lies on Twitter, lies on Facebook, and all these other platforms have basically bashed Kaya's
she's not even broke
skull in about her disappearance from social media. I think the way that the internet has got here has been so strange, especially if we look at the beginnings of her career.
It was an Indian nigga that posted she was broke or something like that, right?
1, 2, Kaya's coming for you. Wake up and make your man some breakfast before I do.
Who farted?
Oh, $3,000 for my minor accident. This Harvard AI calculator showed me it was worth.
Subscribe.
Welcome to another video.
Subscribe so I can afford YouTube Premium.
Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
When a 22-year-old Cookinwitkya burst onto the scene with her catchy jingle, Cookinwitkya, it took social media by storm. It was a young woman doing something that social media, for the most part, had written off a whole gender of her not doing. Cooking. And she was doing it with her sex appeal. Now, with the combination of attractiveness, food, and a catchy jingle, Kaya went quadruple diamond in black households, to the point where two things happened. One, she spawned a bunch of copycat clones, and two, she sparked a social media trend where guys would play this sound just to see their girlfriend's reactions.
We go cooking with Carter, cooking with Carter. What are you doing?
Why are you singing that?
You seen that? See a reaction? You like, okay, so you're insecure about it. She already in the kitchen. Don't do it to her.
Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Welcome to another video. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Turn around.
The discourse started off very cutesy, very demure. You know, even those that were quote-unquote haters of her content really kept it nice and high and tight.
I'm sorry, but I do not like this little Cooking with Kaya hoe. I was on the phone with this dude the other day. He got to say, Cooking with Kaya, Cooking with Kaya. Don't be saying that on my motherfucking phone. To make it even worse, I can barely cook. I might be able to cook a little cornbread and a little cabbage, but all that, I can't cook like that. Then you got the girl dancing while she cooking like, girl, you was doing that for no reason. Like it would have been cool if the girl didn't have a dump truck.
Okay,
My
so
man is not allowed to watch Cooking with Kaya. Period. Point blank. I don't
see. Girls need to be more like this. Some of y'all. Not that she's actually being. She's just giving her props and stuff. Like, she looks good. She's this. Why I get mad? You know, like, stop the hate sometimes.
care. I don't care.
It's not affecting her. She's probably making all this bullshit up anyway.
Yeah.
It mainly started off as discourse between young 20-something-year-olds talking about how they're supposed to cook, what they're supposed to do for a man. Is this funny? Is this entertaining? Blase, blase, blah. All the while showing, you know, hamburger helper meals, talking about how they provide. It was But things definitely took a turn when two things happened. The older generation got involved, and Kaya started being a part of every single person's stream. She started being on streams with some of the biggest streamers in the game, like DDG or Ray and Rakai. But what really took her over the edge and had the community come down on her as a whole, and this is where I think everything went totally out of line, is Streamer University. Now, I'm not gonna go into a big long recap about what happened at Streamer University. Just know that real deal haters were either birthed or opened up their views and opinions on.
Okay, so basically she does a lot of. I'll break it down for y'all real quick because that's what I'm here for, right? I give nothing to these videos apparently. To you haters in the comments, I give no information. No. So here's what it is, real quick. So she does all this Cookinwitkya, you know, all that bullshit with sex appeal. She went to Streamer University, got invited. While she was there, they was all dancing, so they was in the club, and she twerked on a guy. Now she twerked on the guy, everyone was like, oh, whatever. And her boyfriend, she had a boyfriend who was literally there at Streamer University, but across the street in like a hotel or some shit, like down the street or something like that, and was watching on stream, like, you twerked on. So that went viral and was like, oh, you twerked, my girlfriend just cheated on me, I'm breaking up. And he tried to use that to get some clout, like, but she was like, I didn't know. She was drunk as hell. She was, I didn't know. Who knows if she was actually drunk? She knew what she was doing or not. It seemed like she didn't know. She was just twerking. She was twerking on girls all day. And then the nigga Quan came up and started, and then she turned around, didn't know, went up, got an apology, who knows, whatever. And then people, that opened the floodgates for people to just start hating. And then they were like, see, she's a hoe. See, she can't be perfect. You see, it was kind of like that.
Cooking with Kaya at Streamer University.
You're welcome.
It was the incident where she broke up with her boyfriend and her boyfriend went on stream crying to the community. Whether it was just her general aura being around other women, and you know, sometimes women get jealous around other women, or with her just being more and more visible, people decided to just slander Cooking with Kaya's name.
No, deadass, I'm not even making that up. Like, I was like, hey girl, and I started dancing. I had seen her and I was like, Cooking with Kaya, and she was like, fuck, damn bitch, okay. Because one thing about it, I'm trying to support every single body. And I'm trying to support you too, Cooking with Kaya. So yes, I did your little dance, and she looked at me like I was crazy with an attitude. And I'm like, nobody has done that on campus. But she did. But maybe she has a different vibe on stream.
Now, leaving Streamer University, Kaya has the mean girl allegations. She has the male-centered allegations. She has the body that's making people jealous. And she's also attached to all these men streamers. You know, the men want to be around her because she's attractive and she cooks and she's attractive and they like ass and she's attractive. Did I mention that they really found her attractive? Yeah, that generally doesn't go over so well when they...
And sometimes a little bit. Every now and then with her, they find her attractive too.
There's a new kid on the block that a lot of the men find to be attractive. Ever since that Streamer University moment though, two things happened. One, Cooking with Kaya took a little bit of a hiatus from the streaming world. And it was good because she kept breaking down and crying on stream and nobody could really figure out why.
I'm just irritated.
Can you please
just
hear me out?
My subscribe so I can afford premium.
Monday.com is the one you'll
bro. Lotto was rapping about me.
Get slandered so much, and I really don't be doing nothing. Like, I literally don't be doing nothing. It's just always something. When it comes to my name, it's just always something. Like, it's so rare that I see positive stuff about me. And I literally don't do nothing. Like, nothing. Like, nothing could get worse than that. So it's just like, all the hate and everything, like, nothing affects me no more. Like, it's like I have no feelings no more. All right, y'all, I'm finna just end for a little bit.
The thing that, the reason why, let me not pause on this.
And the second...
Okay, get up. The reason why I felt some type of when I seen that is kind of because she was never one of the girls to record a video, cried, and post it. It was always like live. She was actually doing something. She's supposed to be live from like 12 to 7 or 6. And she had ended that too because she feels like that. I'm like, okay, that's kind of real. Now, India Love, on the other hand, she'd be like, I'm on live from 12 to 12:30. at 12:25, she'll start breaking down. There's just a lot of haters and streaming just being a lot of my head. I'm just gonna call it right here. Sorry, guys. Sorry for what? There was 5 minutes left. You was only streaming for 30 minutes. That's why I kind of felt some type of way. Like, damn, they really are dragging her when she seems to have no real what's it called. But I feel like that for anybody who really just be getting hate for no reason. Even me, I be getting hate for no reason.
Thing was the mudslinging elevated to a totally different level. People started making up all sorts of narratives about Cookinwitkya, none of which were backed and verified by anybody but one fake Twitter account. This Twitter account running around portraying themselves to be Cookinwitkya, claimed that she had been broke and is 1 to 2 paychecks away from not having any money, etc., etc. Saying that she went from making so much money to struggling. And without any level of research, everyone ran with it. This story and the story about her going to Dubai so she can have an Indian prince basically poop on her. I remember seeing so many videos surrounding this content, and I thought to myself, what is the verification? I remember Cookinwitkya saying that, hey, those Facebook accounts and those X accounts aren't real. So why would people be running with these accounts? And I think the point really gets hammered home when this past weekend we found out on Twitter that there were so many accounts that were based out of so many different countries posing to be American based. Here's an example. This is a literal Cookinwitkya account on Twitter that is based in Nigeria. And the only reason why they exist is to stir up narratives, sell rage bait, and potentially sell you a fake link in bio so you can buy their quote unquote OF content, but it's ultimately a scam. But people really ran with this stuff.
I don't feel bad for Cookinwitkya. And the reason why I don't feel bad for Cookinwitkya is because you built a whole entire brand off of degrading and putting down women.
Well, you look stupid now.
You built your entire brand off of being a pick-me. Cookinwitkya, showing people these mediocre ass plays that you're making. She created this narrative that women should be nothing more than domesticated servants.
Where did they get this
Lower
from?
your standards. Give men wifey level energy for situationship effort. Actually, less than that.
And when she disrespected her man in front of the whole world, then she played dumb and act like she didn't know what was going on while on stream, that's when you knew it was over. That's when she sold her soul.
You're not even in this space. Get back up. You like Diddy right here. Back out of here.
She didn't lose her fans because they hated on her. She lost her fans because she stopped being her. She compromised her brand. She traded her standards for a seat at the wrong table. She became the very stereotype that we all are tired of. Clout chasing, pick me, fantasy girl.
The way that women were getting bullied in their own home, in their own bed, in their own kitchens, and Kaya was sitting there every single day watching this shit happen, watching men disrespect their girlfriends, post that shit on TikTok, and she proceeds to get up every morning, make that fucking food, and shake her ass in front of that camera, talking about hee ha ha, I'm making money. You bitches are miserable, and I'm making money.
Have we lost the damn plot?
She's
fantasy girl.
She's in love with Kaya.
Terms are just so new, and the claims that people were getting actively bullied in their household based off of a.
Now, what I do think is that Kaya should have quickly, instead of doing stuff with No Love Mar and, you know, the white background videos, and Kaya, what are you doing? I don't care if you're in Atlanta or nothing. You better take a flight and do that video with Binging with Babish. Reach out. You should have got in that space of YouTube. Genuinely, you should have got in that space of YouTube. Because you always going to be attached to the black community. I can't lie. But when you was popping, they would take you like this in that other space. You should have jumped on that. And that would have been your claim, not claim to fame like you selling out, but like, you know, you actually like cooking. She said she actually like cooking and stuff. You know, go and do one of those actual cooking things without the sexual, you know, the black side of YouTube, very sexual. I don't know why she stayed and did that. She doubled down on it. This is my content, and I'm going to join and I'm going to collab with people doing that type of, nah. Go and do your cooking content, because the sexual stuff and the black people, we always gonna have you. We're always like that.
A meme or trend on the internet is so out of touch. And I get it. Cookinwitkya was an easy engagement lick, and hell, still even is. But I knew that people were throwing out their morals, values, self-respect, dignity, all these different things when they were attaching themselves to basically anti-black rhetoric in order to diminish this young woman. This tweet went around Twitter a couple days ago claiming that Cookinwitkya picked up a new side hustle after being depressed and broke. And it's just a black girl doing hair. Probably the most normal thing thing in the world for young black girls to do. God
Yeah.
forbid I'm ever outside after not making videos for 2.5 to 3 months and I'm fixing a bike and somebody comes by with a camera and says, look at Omizi, man, punching in and punching out, fixing a bike. What the hell? Another thing that pissed me off in this whole Cooking with Kaya fell off and things that she could have did conversation is that all of a sudden everybody became a marketing genius. But when you sat down and listened to the conversation about what they would have done differently with her career, it all ended up being related to sex work.
This is a rant about Cooking with Kaya. I think everybody's wrong about Cooking with Kaya, including Kaya. Kaya wrong about.
Let's see if everybody said, and if anybody said what I said.
Kaya. Why you don't got a lonely bands? People are saying she don't has a lonely bands. Okay, so then what's the point of catering to men if you don't have a lonely bands? I'm just telling the truth. There is no point, ladies, in catering to
What is that?
none of these if you're not gonna sell the content to go along with it. Because what you gonna sell them? Pots? They not cooking. Please, they looking at booty. You gotta lead them somewhere else for that.
That's stupid. No.
Shopping is hard. Make it easy with Stitch Fix.
Ads. I'm sorry, brokey. Me.
So if you don't got a lonely bands, forget the male audience. That's where you was wrong about yourself, girl.
Just degenerate behavior. And after further investigation on that lady's website, she is nothing more than an e-pimp trying to get Cooking with Kaya to come on her team. I thought people were encouraging these young women not to go down this sex work pipeline or pathway because it was very harmful and detrimental. Not encouraging her. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Who else?
Probably the worst thing out of all of this to me was that people made up false narratives, did all this talking, etc., without actually knowing about what Cooking with Kaya said.
All right, y'all, let's finally have this conversation. I've been telling y'all since March that the Facebook account and the X account impersonating me are not me. Just because you don't see me on social media, Facebook account and the X account impersonating me are not me. Just because you don't see me on social media anymore, because I choose not to be on the internet right now because I'm taking a break because I'm grieving my dead sister, doesn't mean.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
I went broke. Just because we went on a trip and didn't post on social media about the trip does not mean I went to Dubai and got, you know what? We got to start making 1 + 1 = 2. If I went broke, why would I go to social media and tell y'all?
If she went broke, never mind. I was gonna say she went broke. Why would she go to Dubai? To get money. This nigga Kester's stupid.
The point is, y'all thought y'all had some tea. Whole time it was pissed. I'm not trying to go on this long rant, but moral of the story is stop believing everything you see. That's literally not me posting on that Facebook. That's literally not me posting on X. I mind my business. I literally mind my business.
Her sister died, and she can't even have time to grieve without the internet going in a total frenzy. And I do think that this is nasty and really opens up a different conversation about what we demand from social media influencers and content creators in 2025 going into 2026. I've also been seeing this same theme exist with Kai Cenat, where they're claiming that he took what I think $1 million in money from Israel through the AIPAC donations. There's some Twitter account called AIPAC Tracker who actively tracks politicians receiving funds from them. Somebody set up a fake photo saying that Kai Cenat was receiving those funds, and TikTok basically ran with that story and called
Kai like why are people throwing Kai in it?
Nat, all types of it.
When they threw Mr. Beast and some shit last year, we knew it was up for everybody. We said Mr. Beast. Well, it wasn't last year, it was this year. It was like Mr. Beast.
Thank you for the sub chat. Oh my god, APAC with the 1 million gifted subs. Oh my god. Genocide. Thank you for the fucking 1 million gifted children
this
dying.
Is so crazy.
People, genocide.
My brother, I don't have the best teeth, but if my shit was somewhere near that, I would do something. I can't even lie to you. I'm gonna just keep it G real. Go ahead and schedule that appointment. While you over here talking about people are anti-Christ.
I hope you rot, nigga. I hope you fucking rot.
Like, look what he's saying. Look, I'm 100% validated, and I stand by what I say.
I hope you rot. I hope everything you have is taken from you and you rot. I hope whatever you're chasing You find it, and it is the worst thing you've ever found in your fucking life. I hope it gives you nightmares for the rest of your life. I hope you're scarred.
Listen to how deranged this is.
Never mind, you got it, never mind.
Now, this was swiftly debunked as not being true, but do you see any sorts of retractions on the ends of people who bashed in Kai's head or Cooking with Kaya's head? No. You don't see any apologies. You don't see any of that. You see people just standing in these sentiments. And if you don't like these influencers, get it off a different way. That's perfectly fine. Stop using these fake accounts in order to get your hate and narrative off. It's nasty because Kai Cenat is not here to defend himself because he's taking a string break, and Kaya had to come off of a break of grieving her sister in order to come and address some rumors. But what obligation do these streamers have to us? Why?
Yeah, man, let me know how y'all feel about this. This is crazy work, but we all kind of, I feel like we're all finding this video right here, we're all fine. If we're all finding Omizi video, we're all okay in the head. Without further ado, I appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. I'm gone.